Hey, Irish guy here. Welcome to the stream. We're just continuing from yesterday. We killed a bunch of. We were getting raided by these freaking mercenaries. I killed a lot of them. Made some progress on the cultists. I think I'm going to. Hey, Forturam. Forturam, I know. We're real this time. I'm playing on my Chromecast Ultra. I took the extra little bit of effort to get it set up. How are you doing? Did you continue to have success playing in Chrome instead of Canary? Well, I don't have much of a bounty left. Ah, okay, you haven't played again since the 3 hours you mentioned. Head towards this. Oh, and I've got another person back there towards Megaris. I cleaned up that island yesterday afternoon. No, I think it was last night. I did play for a bit last night. I gotta do that too. I'm sure you'll see a difference in the quality anyway. I mean, the resolution is the same. I'm not playing on a... Well, even if I was playing on a 4K TV, it'd be downscaling it to 1080, but I'm not. I only have a 1080 in my room, in my computer room. Missed something back there. We need to head down that way anyway. To compare the three games, right, on Stadia, the Division 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I would have to say that this one, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, is the most impressive of the three in regards to what you are asking. Because look at that draw distance and how smooth it is on a controller. You can see jerkiness, but I'm sure that's the 1080. When I'm playing on my 4K TV upstairs, it's a lot better. The Division 2, when you're within buildings, is awesome. And in Chrome, I notice issues when I'm outdoors and the draw distance is further away. In Ghost Recon Breakpoint, that draw distance just causes pixelation in the game, regardless of what quality you're at. The only place I don't see it is when I'm playing it directly from my PC. But for me, when I'm down here streaming and I'm up lounging on the couch playing a game. I want to be able to play the same game, not the same game on two different machines, unless it's got cross save like the Division 2 does. But the Division 2,
let's see what this city has in store for me.
The Division 2 has a lot of problems with PCs due to I'm pretty sure it's due to such a wide variation of hardware configurations. I mean, down there, I'm seeing a guy running on a horse. I can see the legs moving. He was kind of stuttering a bit while moving across the screen this way, but I was still able to see the horse's legs moving. For me, that's incredibly impressive. Well, when I was in Chrome, I popped up the thing, the monitor for Stadia Plus, and it was showing it running with 60 FPS when I was at 1080.
Did you stretch your wings?
I mean, with that Stadia Plus, you're supposedly be able to tell it to do 4K, and it'll still display it at 1080 to increase the. And I have seen it with this game improve the graphics. But yeah, I get what you mean. But I also think that there's huge differences between playing on the CCU and the browser. I think they would be way better off putting the effort and time into making a dedicated application for Stadia, the same way as what Nvidia did for GeForce Now, because it means any upgrades they do on that application are dedicated. It's an application that's dedicated to Stadia, right? So that would mean that they're not going to be making modifications that are related to it being a web browser, that are going to inadvertently impact the Stadia experience, and vice versa. They go and make changes to the Chrome browser for. Wow, I never made it to Athens, I don't think. But I can't say I've ever had a problem with 30 FPS, 60 FPS. Me personally. But I mean, my gaming started on a black and white Commodore 64, and I moved from that to an Amstrad CPC, which was 4 shades of green.
Here we are.
Oops, I did not mean to take a screenshot. Oh yeah, those buttons on the Stadia controller mess me up, man. I don't remember what settings there are. I know the ones you're talking about in Tomb Raider. I've always. It's one of the first things they do when I open. Yeah. I don't see. Oh wait, it's the first one is display, so no. It doesn't. It does not have the setting you were looking for. Why won't you go up? I don't know if I've seen that in any Ubisoft. One sec. But I think at 4K it won't. It won't run at 60 FPS. I think that's a quite a common thing um, on Stadia. A lot of the developers weren't able to or didn't put the effort into getting it running at 60 FPS on 4K. It's easier for them to stick with 30 FPS, and Ubisoft has said this about Assassin's Creed Valhalla. They will guarantee it running at 60 FPS, at 30 FPS. Sorry, they will guarantee it running at 30 FPS, at least 30 FPS on the Xbox Series X. And when you consider what Microsoft have been saying about that machine, the only thing I will say is that on my computer screen, do play other than Stadia, all my games run at 60 FPS, and I can tell you that I think I do some at 75. I get them to try and match the monitor's refresh rate because I find that refresh rate um, tires my eyes out slower. What I'm reading is a lot of people saying that it's only 30 FPS. Which to me doesn't make sense when that Stadia Plus plugin is telling me it's running at 60 FPS. I found something, but it's not updated. But it's saying at 4K 30 FPS, but that doesn't mean it runs at 30 FPS. I know some did that they were saying that 60 FPS was at 1080 and that 4K was 30 FPS. They couldn't get it to consistently run at 4K and 30 FPS, 60 FPS. That's other stuff that I'd read before.
The famous Acropolis. A testament to humankind's skill and craftsmanship.
I think that probably ends up being the same on consoles when they do that. It would be cool if they would do something about bringing the stats up there, but they don't. Oh, she won't climb again. Jesus. Yeah, you know, I think you can see it here. When that's not smooth, it's not 60 FPS.
It says it was written by Themistocles, the Athenian general.
Yeah, that would make more sense for sure. Definitely. Why did it give me 2 quest items for him? This is the one thing I think they screwed up with the photo mode is the distance. If if you have Ghost Recon Breakpoint, or even if you don't, you can go so far away in the photo mode. It's crazy. Like I'd be able to go to the other side, the back end of that building there. I've done it. I've done a photo mode to get a headshot, and the blood splatter was incredible. These ones are funny though. I wasn't doing these before because it's hard to get it where she doesn't look like flat on the. I want her to stand out. Maybe that'd work. Wait, what's going on? What did I do? Oh. I was locked onto that guy.
We're back.
I didn't look too much more into that now. I gotta. And then I'm supposed to be able to change the side that because I actually decided to use my big TV instead of my regular computer screen for Stadia tonight, which means that the chat is on the wrong side. And I don't know where to frickin' change it. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be easier to see when you say something. Damn, there's a lot to explore in this city. But I want to head back to here. They're supposed to be able to. I should have done that first. I don't want to start picking up quests here. Seems to be massive. But yeah, Watch Dogs seems really interesting. What other games do you have on Stadia? Do you have a? Do you have Red Dead? But, I like the Assassin's Creed games enough. Well, at least Odyssey and Origins. I nearly said oranges. Odyssey and Origins. I like them enough that I'm gonna get. I'll get Valhalla. Most likely on Stadia. But we don't get the pre-order, so I don't know if we're gonna get screwed on the Beowulf. I think it was a Beowulf mission. Statue of Zeus. Yeah, that's true. I've seen it go on sale, but it's still kind of a hefty price. But it takes Rockstar years to drop their prices. Why is this leading me into here? Oh, okay. This is why.
When you're ready, meet me at the Pnyx in Athens.
Really? I ran here just to have him tell me to meet him at the place I ran from. Well, I did that backwards. Have you played Red Dead much? I tried, but the Red Dead Online stuff, but I don't know. I feel like it's better with a group of people, so I never really got into it. Hey, the McGoober, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. The story of Red Dead is a pretty epic story, though. I just started playing it at a time when I was having a problem with open world games, where if the story wasn't a very engaging story and keeping you going all the time to finish it, or you got sidetracked too much from exploring, then I'd kind of lose interest in the game. That's what ended up happening. I've since kind of changed my perspective on those games, though. Oh yeah, yeah, I get you. They are very. I mean, there's so many games that you play that the controls are almost standardized. Like there is no real official standard, but a lot of the game developers do a good job of making it so that when you're playing a new game, you're playing it with the controls of an old game, except for Rockstar. I played the first. I think I played the first Grand Theft Auto, and I never got another one until the fifth. And I could not handle that game. It just felt so clunky, and they did exactly they did exactly the same thing in Red Dead. They didn't change anything in Red Dead, I felt. And I felt that they went too far into the realism of it, that they removed the fluidness of a game. You know, it takes a couple of steps to start running, it takes a couple of steps to stop. When you're turning, you're actually doing a turn. So it's hard to change the, like with this. They've done it a tiny amount in this game. I can I can almost turn any direction completely, you know, by not using more than one step. Try doing that in Red Dead or GTA, and I hate that. When you're in a game with
Better
loot,
stay hidden.
and you keep stepping over while you're trying to loot. Oh my god. Well, let's do this.
If I wanted whistling, I'd buy a bird.
If I want whistling, I'd buy a bird. I've not heard that one before. Son of a.
No, 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 no! Shit!
My worst enemy in the Assassin's Creed Origins and Odyssey is fire. Yeah. Yeah. And even playing it on PC, I thought PC would make it easier to use the mouse and keyboard, but fuck no. It's hell, man. So it's why I'm trying to play games with controller more as well. I want to get better with the controller. Oh man, the Division 2 is something for that. I wouldn't really say Ghost Recon Breakpoint is good for it
Get the fuck out of here!
because they've done the same thing with the movements. They've gone too far. They've gone too far with the realism in Breakpoint.
Yes, I hear
Jesus Christ, man, come on. Oh no, you're going to set me on fire too.
you. Don't you move.
Gonna have no bushes left to hide in. It's the captain and the treasures left. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know, I think a good shooters are good games to do it in. But you need forgiving shooters. Oh damn! Oh, I got a critical on him. I'm alright. But this game, the Assassin's Creed game, though, and almost easier to play with the controller. That get me to 20. Yeah. All right. I already had some level 20 items. Yeah. The I do have a lot of trouble with shooting moving targets with the bow in Assassin's Creed. But you know I can't do it from there. Oh geez, I can't think of the word. The thing about these games is that you have a choice of paths to achieve an objective. And when all hell breaks loose, you've no real choice but to use your melee anyway. And it's basically just dodge, 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 attack, dodge, 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 attack. Yeah, but uh, did you? Are you a founder, or you just started up recently? Hey Joe, thanks for the host. Appreciate it. Well, I still have the number there too. You can see it in the division two. I got the hash 0. But the reason I was asking is because of the controller. Because something I've noticed that affects whether I'm good with a controller or not is the stiffness of the springs in the two sticks. Oh, you have the Stadia controller, so you know what I. They're a lot stiffer than like on an Xbox controller, and for me that helps me with more precise movements. Again, not with the bow. That's just the mechanic of this game, though. Sorry, I'm stopping to move a lot while I'm talking. But I'm just you know, I like my games to be iconic. So, you know, looking at the games, and one of the things that really sucked me into Assassin's Creed Origins was the living world. Everyone goes around doing their own thing. Day and night cycle, and you know, depending on the time of the day, determines what people are doing. Oh, okay. Yeah. That right there, my friend, is a perfect example of Irish luck. Irish luck is not what people think it is. Irish luck is when stuff like that happens. It sounds like there's a bit of a fight going on up there. Okay.
The Spartans may draw near to our walls, but we must come together now for the glory of Athens!
Glory for you!
Friends, please! Just because the Spartans are near our walls does not mean we can act like them! A good crop! Shame the Spartans burned the fields where it grew! The Parthenon is glorious, Pericles, but at what cost? How many triremes could we have built instead? We must not become divided! We are divided, and the Spartans are winning! Act, Pericles, or I will!
Oh, good. You came. Things are worse than I feared. Cleon has turned the mob. We have to hurry.
Where?
To Pericles.
To Pericles. The new Stadia hardware, you mean? I haven't been following up on that at all, to be honest.
Stay back. She is no threat to Pericles. I assure you.
Ah, Herodotus. It's fine. Let them through.
It's good to see you again, Pericles.
And you as well. I only wish it were under better circumstances. And who's this?
Cassandra.
Welcome, Cassandra. And what did you think of your first taste of Athens?
My first taste of Athens. I didn't taste it. You
I
said
think you and Cleon
they both make
good
good points.
Good points aren't at all what the crowd seem to care about. They're afraid. Cleon indulged their fear.
Pericles, we've come to...
We must choose our moment wisely and speak our words more privately.
Fine. We've come to you on urgent business.
As does everybody.
I may have told Cassandra you'd invite her to your symposium.
You'd ask me to exclude every Athenian and invite an outsider instead. You heard the crowd. They don't need another reason to hate me.
If she's working for you, maybe the prying eyes will see her as a servant.
I'm no one's servant.
Cassandra,
Hmm.
this is Athens. If you want something, sometimes you have to play a role.
And what exactly is it?
Oh,
that you
cool.
want?
Definitely be interesting to see it going forward. We all want something.
We're all after something. Even you.
You're better at reading others than you let on.
Just tell me what to do.
First, check on my colleague, Mediojos. He was meant to meet me today, and it's not like him to miss an appointment.
Done.
My friend, Phidias, needs to be
Yeah.
taken out of Athens as soon as possible.
Anything else?
Yes. There is an ostracism vote taking place that could use your influence.
I'll do it.
I'll expect you to use discretion.
That went well. It isn't exactly an invitation.
I'm pretty interested in the Xbox Series X, to
Although I'm
be
sure he'll
to be
still ask
honest.
Aspasia if it's okay.
So long as it comes.
The speed at which it's going to be, that they've shown that it'll load up games and swap between games and that. We're quite curious to see after it's released what people say about that and the reality of it with people with regular use. Oh, nearly forgot I have an ability point. I didn't finish doing what I was freaking doing. I don't remember if I have more. With the chest piece anyway. Oh, I think there might have been a bow. I think I have a gold bow. Yep. And we have another skill. Now, where was I putting it? This game does, yes. I'm not on a HDR monitor, but there is settings there. I don't remember about turning it on or off within the game. Yeah, but the thing is, that's not Microsoft. That's not Microsoft that
You there, Mistios. I have something
the thing is for the last decade, every game developer has been showing gameplay of their games, and it has not been gameplay. It's been scripted videos within the game engine, and they're labeling it as gameplay. Microsoft is not the first person to do that, and they sure as hell won't be the last. They're the only ones that have actually stood up and said that they were wrong to use that phrase with what was displayed, with what was revealed. No, I think Microsoft have done a lot of good things in the computing and gaming industry over the last 20 years. And they're getting better and better at doing it. They're doing stuff for gamers. They just went and used the phrase that a lot of other game developers have been using for the last 10 years, if not more. Yes, exactly. Exactly. But if you go and look at it, one of them, can't frickin' think of which one now, but one of them says it comes up on the screen saying that what we are looking at is coming from the game engine, the in-game engine or something like this. And they're labeling that as gameplay because it's using the same engine that the game is actually going to be using for us when we're playing the frickin'. But it's 100% not Microsoft that did that. And I would 100% believe that it was that it was the developers that said that they were going to provide gameplay.
If you leave, these snakes will kill me. Get me out of here.
And I mean, I honestly did not see this kind of stuff before, but a while ago, someone pointed out how bad PlayStation people were with anything,
Kill the snakes before it's too late.
with
These snakes.
anything and everything that was said, good or bad, about Xbox and bad about PlayStation. All the PlayStation people would pounce. Like, I mean, Microsoft revealed the Xbox Series X, and it was incredible what they were saying it could do. And in a panic, Sony released something which was like a 2 or 3 hour long freaking talk with the most boring guy on the planet, telling you about something that was supposed to be so fucking brilliant to do with sound, and it was what Dolby Atmos has been doing forever. And he finishes off by saying that you should be sending him photos or videos of your fucking ears. I mean, come on. What kind of people are behind PlayStation? But my point is that for me, it's those kind of people are the people that
I
are
don't think they'd eat you.
jumping on one thing, and negativity is such a huge media booster the last 10 years as well. It's
Always happy to
incredible
have
how
something
much, like, I mean, look at what happened within hours
new.
of
Resent me.
Stadia being released.
You often get tied up and surrounded by snakes.
Kotaku, or however you fucking say that crappy website, some bigwig on there was saying that it was a monumental flop. And as soon as I asked on his Twitter, where he was getting the numbers to show that Stadia was a flop, he fucking banned me from his Twitter. And it was the first comment I'd ever made on his Twitter. I'd never followed him. Nothing.
I'll track them down, Mediocos. Don't worry.
Tensions are high
So,
now. At this rate, we'll
only they can say
cover
negative
the
stuff
city
to
before
get people to
Spartans
look
can
at their
reach the
stuff.
walls.
All it is, all that happened is I probably gave that guy the extra click that he needed for a statistic on how many clicks his fucking post gets, his tweet gets. And that was it. That was enough for him. He didn't need anything else. So he deletes my tweet if he can do that. I don't remember. And bans me. So it wasn't the first bad thing I'd seen coming from Kotaku either. So from that point onwards, I just decided, okay, well, if that's what their writers do, then they have to be full of shit. And you know what? Back in Ireland, 20 years ago, the critics on the radio were doing the exact same thing in regards to movies. There was this one guy who was claiming him to be a critic, but he was not a critic. He could not criticize a movie. He could only give his opinion of the movie, which is not what a critic does. A critic will criticize the movie, telling you the good and the bad about it. This guy would not. He would just say it was shit or it was not shit. So I started watching all the movies he was saying were shit, and they were not. There was good acting, there was good writing. There was some things not okay in it, but I mean, all you need to do is look at the freaking dictionary to see what a critic is. And all those critics at the moment on the internet, if they look at that, they will realize they are not fucking critics. I keep pressing the wrong button to crack that.
Uffe Brossi. Vabbè!
But, you know, gaming and games and videos are all entertainment. And sure, it can be disappointing sometimes,
Part of Athens I doubt
especially with the
is pretty
prices going up and the quality of what's released going down.
There has to be a clue around here somewhere.
But in the end, it's supposed to be entertainment.
It looks like the thugs who attacked
And seeing so
Mathios
much
weren't the
negative stuff
masterminds behind this
and
plot.
like deep hatred for people and developers coming from so-called gamers. Oh fuck. More snakes. I've got at least I've got my snake basher equipped. Oh, there was something in there to examine.
Snakes. Like the ones that were meant to kill Mathios.
I don't know, all the snakes in this game are the same.
Snake bites. And someone hid the body. Though I have a feeling this death was an accident.
He was the snake handler.
Attackers. But the letter proves they're just tools in someone else's plan. Whose?
What the fuck are you doing sniffing around my house?
You attacked Mathios. I found the snakes, the letter from your friend, and a body. All here.
Ah, Boraktis. We all knew the risks. Change don't happen without a bit of blood being spilled.
I know
We-
someone gave you those snakes. They used you to do their dirty work. I want to know who.
He's a real hero of Athens. No puppet of Pericles is going to stop him.
Tell me
Tell
or
what I want
else.
to know,
I'm
or
getting
I'll
myself into
cut
a
you
fight
down
here.
right now. Your cause will be forgotten, and so will you.
All right. He's got a camp just outside the walls. Sells his snakes from there.
It's not too late to make a difference, but we have to work together.
Maybe you're right. You didn't have to show us mercy. But where do we start?
Start here. This district is your home. Ignore the politicians and concentrate on where you can make change.
Thank you. We will try.
I need to rid Athens of this snake
Okay.
sealer.
Dios me peripesi.
We got them to see the light. There's another sync point over there. Oop. I actually saw you that time. The second one. I thought I felt the vibration of two. Kill the snake leader, okay.
I'll end you, Mistios.
I see
You'll feel the sting of my venom. You can't stop
Whoa,
me.
that did not work.
There she is.
Look at this fucker. Oh, I hate it. Their poison is so fucking strong, and I use it and it barely scratches them.
His death should keep Friends Pericles safe.
But he's stupid, at least. They're pretty strong clay pots, I have to say. I think since I'm this far over, I'll just go and get the synchronization point. More snakes, holy crap. They're all over the place. Port of Curious. Alright, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by and chatting again. Always fun. Vasclepios. Oh, really? Chose to jump down instead of taking the extra half inch. Don't like heights. It's going to be time to look away soon. Oh, that's one last thing I forgot to mention. Didn't turn out too bad. But yeah, the thing I'd forgotten to mention was that Ubisoft are going to be putting, what do they call it, Uplay Plus onto Stadia at some point. Possibly with the release of their next game, which might be Valhalla. In which case, you could pay a smaller fee to try out the games to see how they are for you. Right, we gotta head back now, don't we? What did we pick up? These clues. Ooh, we got a level 21. Weapon is slow as hell, but damn, it hits them hard. Spend my extra point? I didn't. I think I might actually go with the Hero Strike. Anyway, we open this to look at the map. There's only 2 undiscovered locations here now. Don't mind me interrupting their prayers, but there's more.
Keep away if you don't want.
Woo!
Careful not to get spotted.
It's a bit late for telling me not to get spotted. Whew. They're all after me. God damn it. Go on.
Nothing. Don't lose the scent. Keep at it. Understood, sir.
Go back and check the way you came from. We're gonna get the guys that can't see me are shooting with fucking pinpoint accuracy. That's ridiculous. That works. I'm still confused. Come on, move your butt over here. Alright, move around to this guy over here. Well, we managed to not build up a bounty. Wait a minute. I'm making a small mistake here. We got a war chest. Burn this. Just the captain we need. No, we don't need the captain. Got the captain. Just up there. There we go. Junk bull. Right. Want to go check that one out.
Dawn.
Hopefully they don't recognize me. We'll be able to fast travel back anyway. So, that really not a point of interest. Yeah, weird. Well, since we're this close to the wall, we'll just jump up and not like the. Oh wait, that's not red, so I can take it.
Don't cause any trouble here.
He didn't seem to mind me bumping into him. There we go. Whoa. This place is. Two prisoners. Two lost treasure and the captain. We didn't mark the captain yet. There he is. Looks like the treasures will be easy enough. If I can avoid getting on the ladder too soon. He came up. He's out of range. Oh my god, I want to just step off.
Save me!
Oh, the loots. Now we got you. There. So. As long as these guys don't wake up. So 2 treasures. Oh, damn. Nutbuster. Alright. Now we can go free them.
Let me out!
I'm free! Thank you, Miss Dios!
I can't repay you, so I won't try.
Okay, now I'm starting to hear the laugh. Da da da. I can't repay you, so I'm not going to try. Alright. Go to there.
I need to stay.
Agora. Treasure. Would not kill the captain. Okay. Got a bounty hunter. I saw him on the radar. Don't seem to be showing up though. We'll see what this is over here. Well, my exploration shit is starting to kick in now. I think it has been for a while. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is he gonna complain?
This is a restricted area.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, alright. Treasure, kill the cat. Oh, I didn't see it marked there behind that guy. Jesus, price just dropped down.
Who's doing that?
Better come and check it out.
I should check that out.
Yes, you should. Damn. Did the nut buster again. Poor guy. Alright, what did we get? I think it was mostly just junk though. I'll jump. New axe though. I like the heavy at the moment. Alright, where's the next? There's one piece over there. Looks like a place to launch and what do they call it? Dry dock or something. You launch boats from there and you bring them in. Naval port. Helicopter burn 3 war chests and 2 treasures. part of it. Seems weird that this would be part of it. That part over the wall, I mean. Yeah, it's not the same. This here is, though. Oh my god, that's more than one guy. They're stuck on each other.
Don't worry, this won't take long. Come back and fight! Get back here! Come! We'll find her soon enough. Right.
All confused yet.
What do you think? No sign of me.
We just come back to the spot already.
Oh, and it... Nothing. They vanished or something.
I don't know why this suddenly just changed their mind. Decided to go up there. Funny. There's another one. Where I was.
I've not found the
They're coming back.
Your life ends here. Coming for you, Mithio. She can't stay here for long. No!
Nice try, little guy. There's 4 of them. Okay, the last more supplies here. What are these guys out here of? They seem to be completely unrelated. Got like all the loot though.
You're done for. Say goodbye. You can't run forever.
Ooh, that was worth running up here. Yeah. And they're slow with their shields. That weapon works out better. Oh, really? It said there was a bounty hunter nearby. There you are. Oh, come on, you gave me that tutorial fucking yesterday. The week before. How close do I need to be to tell you what, you are, who you are? Ignore the immortal. Oh, there's another guy here. Oh, don't stop. You can see all the fucking places to find. He did not last long. Okay, that guy's right there. I mean, I got overrun with frickin' bounty hunters yesterday. 3 at a time after me. You're not moving. Go around this. Maybe we get above them. He died horribly. There's guards right over there. Didn't see a thing. There's that location there, and that'll be like this sector pretty much explored. Think of the dawn. The rooster crow at dawn. Look like dawn, but am I covered in blood? No, not. Centurion.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Then he won't spot us. Maybe over here. Yeah, bit of something. Whoa, fuck. We're trickling down the hill. Nobody cares about the swords, shields, and blood all over the ground. We got 4 war supplies. No people. Let's grab them while we can. Just a number. People really don't want to come down here. I'll have a way in. Let's go up.
I heard something. Nobody here.
That works. It's
What? Good luck beating me. What was that?
fuck yeah.
Glory! Got you now.
Well, everyone's got to see that. Yes, I'm right here.
She's in my sight!
Okay. Now they're only seeing it. It's 3.
Looks like they fought death.
Someone's down! Why are you here?
You! What am I stuck on? Invisible thing. Not the way I had planned on it going, but it still worked. Okay, you're just there. Oh my god, make up your mind. He's got a fucking big ass bear with him.
Sorry. Just be
I wasn't sure I could do that. You can use the 3 of those strikes to go to between 2 enemies. Oops. I want to set myself on fire. Okay. Do most to get junk. $492. That's a pity. I'll keep it to upgrade it though. With gauntlets. Fixed. Boots. Another few dead mercenaries. Find the bloodbath in there, just ignore it. The hell is that big boat up there? There's a share. There's lots to share. Just stay out there, okay? And we'll get on famously. Damn it. Oh, I got him. It's Athenian crew. Interesting. Oh, just up here will do. Sounds to me like a snake in the grass back there. Let's go up. We saw the tree, but not the rock. We got bandits there. Fanatics. Holy crap.
No!
Not sure why my bird disappeared there, but it was pretty entertaining. One guy just lies down and goes to sleep.
I need help here.
No. The animal is theirs. It's not dead. Man. Oh, thank God the big guy is blind. Come on. Get you out of your misery. Unless you were asleep. Then I just really fucked up your day. Crazy sons of bitches. Lucy not rock though. Alright, we'll head back in. Towards this thing. Since we're doing so much
You
here.
there? Sheriff friend. I saw you talking to my associate, Pericles.
From what I saw, you weren't doing much associating.
That's just politics. Pericles is a good man, a fine man, just not the right man.
That's not what I heard.
From whose lips? His?
He was elected. Athens is the seat of democracy.
Oh, it is. It's just that the wrong man is sitting in that seat.
Did you actually need something, or did you just want to educate me on the finer points of democracy?
Pericles is holding parties for the rich and powerful while we're under siege. What I want is for my people to reclaim control. You could help me.
People regain control.
And how
on.
do you want me to help?
Help Athens, not me. The Spartans howl outside our city walls. Create chaos among their ranks. Make them suffer as we do. Think about it. Will you take my commission and show the Spartans we're not defeated yet?
I have
Sure.
no problem killing Spartans.
Good. Kill their commander Nabis, destroy their supplies, and return to me with proof of your exploits. Show them that we have teeth too.
I'll get it done.
Trust me, this is a huge opportunity for you.
Οι οφθαλμοί μου πεσεύουσι.
Huge opportunity. Warrior John. Keep the one with warrior damage, I think. Athenian crew. We got them all unlocked now. Persians, Barnabas's crew. Unless we can expand them, I don't know. I reckon so. I saw how good the fire damage was the other day. Right, we're just... this direction.
Τι στον κόρα κάνω.
Yeah, I know, it was a bit stupid looking, wasn't it? Not where I intended to go.
Looks like your situation's improved since we last met.
The danger has passed for now. But while those monsters are out there, no one is safe.
A group of fishermen tied you up. They were being used by a snake dealer working for enemies of Athens.
What did you do with them?
I showed them the error of their ways
Sliced them
and
up.
sent
Oh
them
no,
back.
I let them go.
They won't be bothering you again.
I'm glad no blood was shed. But how do you know they won't return?
I made it very clear that doing anything stupid would make me angry.
Well, that must have been a terrifying experience for them. Thank you for your help, Mistios. I'll be sure to mention this to Pericles.
Okay, on to the next one. Get this one over here. Escape from Athens. We have to help someone escape. Let's do this. What time are we at? Oh, we still got a bit of time. Not a bunch, but a bit.
Step aside.
You're up in here.
Keep it. Stop.
Whoa.
I can't let you go any further.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
Pythias and I have been friends for a long time. I'm leaving Athens and I don't know if I'll ever see him again.
You won't. And if you want to leave Athens in one piece, you'll go. Now.
Everyone has a price. How much drachmi is this going to take?
Depends how much you have.
I tried to be nice. I really did.
You're the war.
Oh, fucking course. There. Three of them had to fucking show up. Right, at least he's run off again. There's a constant supply of these fuckers. Holy hell.
Come on, out of the way! Arrows incoming! Fire from over there! Shield yourself!
Just scared the crap out of him, is that? Right now they're one short. Oh, seriously? Phew. Oh, Jesus. Fucking hell. Twitchy motherfucker.
You can't run forever, Mistios! Right there! There she is! Found her!
We're going the same way. Where the rest of you? Hit and run. We're all inside.
Finding cover! I know where you're hiding!
I don't think you do, really.
How'd they get here? Let's take a look. They were killed swiftly and gruesomely.
Victory!
I think we're good.
Don't go anywhere! Die!
What am I supposed to be doing there? I don't think the corpse was in the right place. We pissed off a lot of people now. There was a ladder, wasn't there? Oh. We can scratch the door. Stop jumping over the hole and drop down. Jesus fucking Christ. This is so hard for you to climb up there. You can find a more fucking awkward spot.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax. Pericles sent me.
Ah, praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
They?
Hey.
Who?
The shadows in the night. Why you fear falling asleep? They're hunting me. Us. No one is safe in Athens anymore.
The cult
Cult.
of Cosmos. You know about them.
Of course I know about the cult. Here, look at this.
These are instructions.
On how to kill me. But they've been torn.
Then Pericles isn't just getting you out of Athens to save you from the trial. He's saving you from being murdered.
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial, the people are against you, and now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together!
Yes, of course.
We should get going.
Alright, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Seriphos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Any clues he has of the cultists' identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Seriphos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't think you could attack one of us and get away with it, did you? Come on and
I
fight!
attack one of you. I attacked all of you. Where am I going? To my boat. Ooh. And I was just considering it was time to call it a night. And I better do that if the batteries are about gone. So thanks for stopping by and checking out the stream, and the follows, the chatting. Appreciate it all, and hope to catch you again Wednesday night for more Stadia for sure. But maybe this again or another game. Take it easy.